Welcome back, friends, to Surviving a Daily. I hope everyone is surviving well. Today, we are going to go over what I remember my dad caring for an EDC. Now, he was 39 years old when I came along, and just for reference, I'm 46 years old. So, in my mind, he lived a full lifetime before I showed up on his doorstep. So, he was a business owner. He owned a garage and a gas station. He also owned a septic tank pumping service. He was a contractor. He was also a Boilermaker. He was very much a union guy. As you can see, he was a thrill seeker. He drove race cars. He was very successful on the track. So much so they called him Wild Bill. Um, he was he loved skydiving. He was a scuba diver. He went skiing. He was very much a homesteader when I came along. All those years of splitting and stacking wood, I did not appreciate it at the time, but he was, I do, appreciate as an adult. He was the original OG EDC guy. So let's take a look to see what he actually carried. First item that he always had on him was the hanky. He blew his nose into it. He may have wiped tools off with or his glasses. I think pretty much used this for everything but wiping his backside. If I didn't have one on me, he would kick my rear end. So that's the first item. Next item is the George Costanza wallet. He always had it packed out pretty full. I remember him keeping it in his back right pocket, but anytime that he would go to sit down, he would take it out and put it out in front of him. Another item which kind of correlates to what he did for a living as a contractor, as a Boilermaker. He always had his Stanley 10-foot tape measure on him. So another item is his buck knife. This is the 501 made in USA. He was very avid about buying everything that was made in USA. But as you can see, he touched a live wire with it right there. And when I asked him about it, he said, "Oh yeah, it tingled." Oh, he did end up replacing this one with a new one, but I still hang on to this one. As you can see, he's got the initial to our last name notched or engraved on both sides. He did it himself. So that's a cool memento of my dad. Another item is the Leatherman, the original Leatherman. He was a dealer for Leatherman. We had so many of these laying around the house, it wasn't even funny. Unfortunately, only a few of them still exist in my inventory, but yeah, this is one that he carried around. He actually carried around in his pocket. He hated belt sheaths. He hated anything that was on his belt. So there's that, and then the Casio calculator watch. Actually, this isn't his. I actually purchased this for this video. I saw Conan from Conan's EDC Easy Dad Carry. He picked up one to wear, and it reminded me of this watch, which actually inspired this video. So at the time when my dad was wearing it, I thought it was so cool. It was so tacky, so futuristic. I remember pretending I was Dick Tracy talking into it when he took it off to take a shower and wasn't looking. But it was definitely a cool watch. I'm definitely gonna hang on to this and probably put it in my wear it around a bit. So just to remind me of my dad. So he's been not around for over 20 years now, and I do miss the guy. But there are many things that remind me of him. I see a lot of things in myself that reminds me of him, which kind of makes me proud. But anyways, that is my dad's EDC of what I remember of it. I hope everyone's having a great day. I appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you next time.